I went live a little early to watch the game. It's bases loaded, top of the eighth, 1-2, no outs. I feel like now I'm trying to do my own like little speaker voice or baseball call, little skip carry or something. It'd be a lot easier if I was actually watching the game. It'd be easier to do this. I probably should have waited until Ryan and Tim got on here, but this is not good. They get a homer. They tie the game up, which I don't like our chances with our pitching. So that's scary. I'm probably gonna edit all of this out. I probably don't. I never edit out last call stuff. Oh look, Ryan's here.
Are you just talking to yourself?
Yeah. I went live immediately. I don't know why. I thought that I could actually be a baseball announcer, and then I realized baseball announcers get to watch games, and I'm watching a live stream.
There's no outs. There's no outs, right?
1 and 2. We get a strikeout here, maybe get a double play. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe.
Not looking
Ryan's
good.
already passed. Ryan's already falling asleep.
I'm an old
The key
man.
is to not give up. The key is to not give up a grand slam right now. No grand slams.
I feel like this qualifies as you watching the game, David.
No, it doesn't.
It's close.
Also, David has watched games since and has not caused our downfall.
I really haven't. I mean, like, I've kind of like
shit. I tried, man. I was covering for you.
I have really kind of like I've paid attention to games, but I've actively not watched them. Like, I watched the Braves game on Sunday and we won, and I was kind of like, oh yay, maybe the streak's over.
Ooh, they're reviewing something now. I'm watching
a 3 run scored.
Got an out though.
Run scored. Finally,
very close throw at first.
Denver's upset watching that I told everybody that she texts me inappropriate things.
Oh, is she watching right now?
Like, she calls you a Republican, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, you Democrat. You Democrat.
You're a raging liberal.
You vote against school choice.
And I'm like, oh yeah, talk dirty to me.
Oh, did you post the? I couldn't post. I didn't post the Patreon links for this.
No, I gave it to her, but not anybody else.
God damn it! So
should I post it in ours? I'll post it in ours.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
It's all good.
Making a pitching change again.
No, I can do some things. Oh wait, where are we?
We're gonna throw the whole bullpen out tonight.
There we are.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is a one and done type scenario. It's not like it is a one and. That's why I didn't understand the question about whether or not you put your best pitcher out there. You absolutely put your best pitcher out there. Like, do you think the World Series they put like, we'll put our third best pitcher out and we'll try to win the third game, not the first game? That's a stupid comment.
I mean, I guess if you think Georgia Southern's that much of hot garbage, you can put your worst pitcher out there and still win. But
do a bullpen game. We should do a bullpen game. Those are the worst games in Major League Baseball. I hate them.
What is that? What is a bullpen game?
When you don't have so you have a starting pitcher, but you don't start one of your typical starting pitchers. You start somebody from your bullpen, so you only plan on them pitching like 2 innings, maybe 3, or something, to kind of give your starting rotation an extra day break. It's kind of been a relatively new thing, right, Tim? Like, it's on the past few years that teams have started doing this,
that
right?
Play-in.
Right, yeah.
Tim, he addressed you, and you're just like quiet there. He asked you a question directly.
You were talking over him. Sorry, I didn't hear everything he said.
It's my fault. Got it.
The bullpen game, that's a relatively new thing, right? I'm not schooled in baseball. So the playing games, not the play-in, the bullpen games are relatively the past couple of years type thing, right?
I feel like teams have done it in the past, like where they're just.
But it's kind of built popularity over the past couple of years, right?
When people don't care, it's like throwing it out there.
I'm gonna keep on peppering you with questions until you agree with me.
I'm also watching.
So we're done, guys. I mean, like we're I shouldn't say we're done, but we're so close to being done with having sports to talk about. We really need to have some off-season content.
Not done. It makes you sound like we're excited about it. I want sports. Let's let's continue.
I want sports, but I'm also I wanna figure out what we're gonna talk about.
Nah, next week we're gonna talk about sports again because we're gonna win this game.
There are like 20 people there, if that.
I mean, it's baseball. Who cares, right? I mean, and it's baseball in a stadium that nobody involved lives in the city, right? I mean, so we don't even go to Panthersville. Why would we go to? You said Alabama.
I don't know.
I don't know what this game is. I don't know what this game is.
Wherever it is,
I've got no idea.
See, it's not Panthersville though. It's more than 30 minutes away, and that's a problem.
No, that was golf. I don't know. I don't know what this is.
If we were here, we'd know, and we'd be there probably.
0-2.
If it was 1-2.
Oh, is that
behind? You're behind. You're behind.
Ahead.
Well, no, how can it be 1-2 or 2-2?
2-2.
This is like shit. This is horrible. Come on, guys.
Now, come on. Okay, we gotta keep talking and not just like.
Yeah, we can't be watching the game like I'm doing.
All right,
what do you want to talk about?
Ryan, the question was, if you smother some chicken in barbecue sauce and then you put it on a gas grill at 500 degrees and then pull it off and cover it in more barbecue sauce, is that barbecue?
No.
What would you end up with?
But it's probably good.
Question.
It's probably good. Wait, but it's probably undercooked.
It's going to be.
It's probably undercooked. Like
500 degrees.
500. Yeah. Yes.
No one said how. Degrees. No one said how long it was going to be on the.
I guess that's true. It's either a charcoal brick or it's undercooked. I mean that's where I'm going with it.
No, so if you put barbecue sauce on, I don't care whether it's chicken or anything. You put barbecue sauce on meat and you put it on a grill that's that hot, you're going to caramelize and burn those sugars immediately, and you're going to have charcoal on that meat before the meat's ever cooked. It's going to be bitter and disgusting and gross. It's going to be horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
You don't put barbecue sauce.
What is it? Philadelphia style? For a steak to cook it like really hot. I think it's Philadelphia style.
That's fine. I don't know what Philadelphia style is, but like that's fine if you cook it really hot. You just don't put that kind of seasoning on it. You don't put your sugars on it up front like that.
And you don't do chicken that way, because the whole point of doing it that way is that you have it like really cooked on the outside and like not cooked at all on the inside. And when you cook it that hot, that's what you're gonna do.
Another point, another run, another out. Also,
we're all right.
Barbecue.
We're all right. We're still in a good place.
It's not barbecue either. It's not barbecue. Barbecue.
No, it is definitely not barbecue.
It's not. Yeah, it's slow cooking.
The highlight of the guy running to second was fantastic.
500 degrees is not slow cooking.
No, like if frying, if you're deep frying something, you're not cooking it at that temperature. You're deep frying at 300 fucking degrees.
I want to correct
350 degrees.
It's Pittsburgh style, not Philadelphia style.
Same
Pittsburgh
state, don't care. Same state, could not care any less about either side of the state.
Better city though, for real. Like, let's be real.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh was way better than Philly.
Not a difficult accomplishment. I put on the USFL game.
Yeah, the bar's not high.
I put on a USFL game on Sunday. It was like I'm home with the kid and like by myself, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch some football. And it was New Orleans versus Philadelphia, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I want both of these teams to lose in dramatic fashion. Like, why? I'm trying to watch this other, meteors, vulcanized rubber. I don't know.
Oh, a lightning storm just handles it, right? I mean, and that's reasonable. That happens, and everyone loses. It's great.
Where do they play?
Everyone's lost.
Everyone loses. Nobody's hurt. It's awesome.
Where do they play?
They're playing in
these games.
Lincoln 5-6. God damn it! Oh, but it's out.
But we're
It's
done, right? Are we done?
Well, we got one more inning to go.
So we're here now, right? We're at bat.
We have worst case scenario. We've got 2 half innings to play.
And
just
stop them
at
from
bat.
scoring anything.
Bat.
And we
At
stopped
bat.
them from scoring anything for 5 innings before, right? 5 innings, I think. 6
Let's see
innings.
if he makes this.
So I feel like we're still not in a terrible place, but like
I
want college baseball.
We
can
threw.
Happen. This is going to end up here. This is going to end up being 20-5.
All right. Well, we're gonna. I propose that we stay on last call until this game is over.
All right, that's fine. We'll just
and we can talk about barbecue, Garbage Pail Kids, what you're gonna buy your mom for Christmas this year. Burger. Yeah. Atlanta's best burger, Fox Brothers. Really?
I don't get it.
I've never had a Fox Brothers burger.
I was gonna say you don't go there and get a burger. So how many people get that burger? But if it's made of brisket scraps, it's probably okay. The Woods Chapel for a long time had a burger on Fridays, and I stopped getting it because they started stuffing it with pimento or covering it with pimento, and that's gross. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's stupid.
Don't do that.
But they had a brisket. It was basically all their brisket scraps from the week before, and they would it's a Friday special burger, and they'd stuff it with cheese and put grilled onions on it, and God, brisket makes good burgers.
I just think it's fitting that if Fox Brothers is known for something, it's not barbecue, because they are shit at barbecue. They're
not that good. I wouldn't say shit. But they're not.
Smoke wings.
It's not
great.
Decent. It's fine.
Smoke wings.
It's fine. I guess.
Wings. I mean, like
no, smoked wings aren't.
I like smoked wings. But I don't consider that. I don't consider that. Like if you're good at barbecue, you really got to do 2, maybe 3 things. You got to be good at pulled pork. You got to be good at ribs. And I guess because people think it's amazing, you got to be good at brisket. Yeah.
So Fox Brothers, to be fair, everyone swears by the brisket. Everyone
I've never
swears
heard that.
by the brisket. Everybody's like the brisket. And I'm like, no, pulled pork. Pulled pork is your norm. That's your standard. That's your. Figure out your pulled pork, you're good.
I have never heard a single person tell me that Fox Brothers has good pulled pork or brisket or whatever. They always tell me one thing.
Brisket.
And
sliced brisket.
One thing and one thing alone. And what they tell me is it's the best mac and cheese they've ever had. And if the best thing,
oh my God.
If the best thing,
are you friends with these people?
No. If I severed friendships. No, actually, no. I am friends with these people. I am friends with people because I take them for face value, and I'm like, you know what? If the best thing about a barbecue joint is their side item of mac and cheese, boiled pasta with some melted cheese, then they've got shit barbecue.
That's right. You fucked up.
Barbecue.
Yep. Yeah, so. You're actually telling on them right now. The fact that is their premium thing.
I would go for the Foxeroni over the mac and cheese.
I really have heard them though. The brisket. Everybody's like, well, but the brisket, and I'm like, but brisket isn't. I mean, it is barbecue, but it's not like the standard for barbecue. And I'm really big on pulled pork.
Pulled pork all day.
Simple. I'm like everything I cook. Keep it simple. Do the simple things well. And the simple thing. The simplest thing there is in barbecue is a pork butt.
Oh,
it's a pork butt.
I don't know about that.
That's the simplest thing, a pork butt. What do you think? What's the simplest thing? What do you think the simplest thing in barbecue is?
I don't think there's anything simple about barbecue. I mean,
I know, but a pork butt can handle a lot of abuse. You can fuck up a butt and it's gonna be fine.
If you want to say the simplest thing, then I'm probably going to say the simplest thing is brisket, because that's just salt, pepper, and just put it on under temp and get it going good. But the pork butt, there's a lot more nuance to it. you can add a lot more flavor to it. You can do a lot more. Got a guy on second. No, I mean, pork butt's easy. Pork butt's very easy.
It's pretty simple. And if you can't figure it out, you're doing it wrong. I mean, you're like really bad at barbecue. And brisket, is a little more complicated.
The beauty of pork butt is
a slow cooker, right?
No, God damn it, Tim. No, the beauty of the pork butt is once you're done with it, if it's a little dry, if it's not what you wanted it to be, you just throw a little bit of sauce in the pulled pork and you mix it up, and no one notices. As long as it's not too much, no one notices the difference. But whereas I guess with brisket, those slices, they want it to be just the beef and whatever. But
I will, like, just to be fair to Fox Brothers, people are like, oh, their brisket is really good. I know you guys have said you haven't heard that, but that's mostly what I've heard about Fox Brothers. And I'm like, yeah, but how's their pulled pork? Like, I expect brisket to be good. I like brisket. I know, David, you don't like brisket, but like I expect
it's not that I don't like brisket. It's not that I don't like brisket. Like I've had some brisket that is like fucking fun. I've made brisket that I thought was delicious. It's just growing up in Memphis, that's not what I thought. I never thought of beef as
ribs.
Brisket.
Ribs in Memphis,
beef,
right?
I never thought of beef as barbecue. For me, it was ribs and pulled pork sandwiches.
Well, have you done beef ribs?
Yeah, I have done beef ribs. That's one of the first things I did on the
pretty good.
They're pretty tasty. They're pretty tasty. When I got the new smoker, one of the first things I did on it was that, and my wife had a coworker coming over to like do something, and she's like, "Hey, my husband's making barbecue. You want some?" He's like, "I'll bring beer." And so I just gave him all the beef ribs I made, and he gave me like 2 cases of beer or 2 6-packs of beer, like really good beer. I was like, oh, kind of wish I had the.
It's almost
beef ribs.
Too fatty. It's almost like too rich.
Yeah,
beef ribs.
Beef ribs are good. The hard thing is like over here is like finding them like where you actually get some meaty ribs. Like a lot of times you get like the little what do they call them, the spurs or whatever, like where the shiners, where you get it's just like it's just the meat in between the bones. You get nothing on top.
Well, I've bought a couple of them from Kroger in the prepackaged whatever. But right around the corner from you, that diesel station or whatever it was, but now it's a barbecue place, or barbecue, it's a butcher. Right up the street from El Tesoro, it was like a filling station. Now it's a butcher. No,
I don't talk about.
It's right. It's on Memorial, right there, right where you are, right where El Tesoro is, and
I don't know about.
I got a rack of beef ribs there for a special occasion, and I got like 3 ribs, and it was like the whole thing, and it was like fresh. Oh man, it was. Ooh.
I went OTP. I ventured OTP this weekend, and I went to Variant Brewing Company. They were doing a barbecue deal, and they had 4 different pit masters out there, and you go up there and you can drink some beer. There was no ticket admission or anything like that, and you could buy different barbecue from these 4 different pit masters, and they were doing 3 pork ribs, 3 bone pork ribs for $12 a piece. And I'm like,
dude, what?
God, 3 ribs for $12 a piece is ridiculous.
Is that good?
Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a runzie, 7.5, a runzie.
Runzie.
Beer's
pretty good at Variant.
Is that good? Is $12 for 3 ribs good?
No, seems outrageous to me.
Yeah, I was about to say. I felt like you were saying it was good, but I was like,
no, that's not right. I saw that. Like, I went up there with my buddy of mine, and I'm like, my daughter was like, I want ribs. I'm like, well, you've never fucking wanted ribs in your entire damn life. Why do you want ribs now? I look at it, it's like $12 a 3. I'm like, I'm gonna buy these, and you're not gonna eat them. I mean,
also, I can make you some delicious fucking ribs. I'm good at this.
Exactly. I can get an entire slab for $12 and make them fucking fantastic. You never asked that shit in your entire life.
Let's do ribs. I'm down.
I will tell you, Ryan. So I had the oldest kid, but to myself all weekend long. And while my wife was out of town, Kim was out of town with the other two. And I got to tell you, man, single dad with like a 6-year-old girl, easiest life ever. Like we had fun, we did shit. It was awesome. And like I put her to bed, like, all right, I'm done with you now. Now just go to bed and let me do my own thing. And it was awesome. It was fucking fantastic.
I mean, me and you, we're on the same level right now.
So easy. This weekend, I've got all 3 children to myself. So,
easier, right?
Oh,
no problem.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean,
you got one to take care of the other, right?
I'm not worried about it because I still put all the kids to bed at the exact same time anyway.
I was gonna say, dad mode, right? And like that you are able to like put them to bed and handle all the situations and be like, all right, it's bedtime now, and I'm done here.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like we did this now.
Hell, I actually got him to bed. Kim had a like a networking event this evening, and so she left me home with him like right after work, which is fine. And so I'm like, all right, well, it's bedtime now. It was like 30 minutes before bedtime. I just decided that I was putting him to bed, and they just marched off to bed.
They can't tell time.
Like, they don't know clocks. Yeah. They just went to bed, and they came down. They fought a little bit, whatever. But I was like, oh, no, I'm fucking doing podcast shit right now. So you got to leave me alone. So this is what I'm doing now. So
perfect.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. You did the right thing.
I saw a comedy bit today, Ryan, and this guy was talking. I missed the opening bit, but I guess he was talking about being a stay-at-home dad. He's like, so I get it now. Like, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of the house and getting the kids for school and whatever. I've been doing everything that women have been doing for 1,000 years, and I get it. And like everybody applauds. Yeah. He's like, it's not that hard. It's really easy.
How did that land?
He got his laughs. He got his laughs on that. So, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's not that fucking hard.
No, Grant, the bedtime stuff though, and like dealing with a child, like I do feel like mother is a little bit more. I don't know. There's a lot more stress there. And a lot more like, oh, why isn't this happening? Why isn't this other thing happening? I'm like, well, I just don't care. I literally don't care why this or that isn't happening. Like, I just got nothing.
I'm like, I read.
She is who she is. And I embrace that. I love it. I love that about her. I love my child for who she is. I don't want to complain about anything.
Oh, I mean, I'm the exact opposite. I'll complain about everything.
I mean, I know. I've heard.
So for better or worse, I read an article when my oldest was like, well, I guess when she was like bed trained or whatever you call it, like when she was in her own bed, and they're like, my kid keeps on getting out of bed. What do I do? And the article I read was, I don't care if you got to do it 40 times in one night. Just get up, put him back in bed, and walk away like this, whatever. And I'm like, all right. And so that's what I do. And yeah, you may do it 13 times in a row, and it may suck because you're trying to watch this YouTube video about the deleted scene in Super Mario Brothers, and it takes you 45 minutes to watch this not deleted, but after credit scene. And you may have to watch. It may take 20 minutes to watch this 3-minute video. But eventually
it works.
So like now
you're talking about Bowser in the
I wasn't specifically talking about it. I was just saying one particular thing. But yes, he was in the little jar, which I knew the entire time. And my daughter Cooper wants to go as betrothed Princess Peach from Super Mario Brothers. She wants to go as wedding dress Princess Peach from Super Mario Brothers.
Have you seen well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, I'm drunk.
She went as Ariel in her wedding dress last year for Halloween. This year for Halloween, she wants to go as Princess Peach in her wedding dress to Bowser from the movie.
I see themes.
Yeah, I don't think that she won't be getting married when she's like 18. So
more like 14.
I was gonna say, way to give the age, like be positive. I feel like that was a positive thing based on what we're hearing right now.
Well, as long as she's under my roof, she can't get married.
Shut up, David. You're so much more progressive than you let on.
I'm really not, though.
You are, though. You really are, though.
I'm open-minded, but I'm very closed mouth. Like, I really don't like a lot of stuff that I go along with.
I know.
So
you're like secretly a good dude, you know? Secretly.
Oh no.
Super secretly.
No, yeah. I would never tell anybody that.
Well, I just did. I said it.
Man, you ruined it. You ruined the whole thing.
I did. We gotta score some more points here, right?
Blue has covered.
Another strike. Another strike.
2 outs. One person on third base.
Yep.
Is that?
One runner on third.
Yeah. Runner on. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. Not person on.
I really thought that we were gonna have this on for the first 10 minutes of the podcast. Not that we'd be extending last call to keep the game going on, but
yeah.
Why'd you get so upset about crock pot pork butt?
Because it's disgusting.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to do it when you're at a tailgate and you don't have a smoker with you.
Nope. I was at at my kid's school, they did a potluck thing, and everyone signed up for something, and somebody said pulled pork, and I was like, God damn it! Like that's what I wanted to do. That would be cheap and easy and wonderful, and I could do it. But it's fine. Somebody else picked it. And that's
single.
Okay.
And that was what they brought.
What?
We had a single.
Oh, so I did. I did my faux burn ends. Right, I did a chuck roast, and I did it up. I cubed it and made it into some faux burn ends, and people liked it. But when I got there, it was a crock pot of pulled pork.
It's
I'm just like, what the F? I could have done this.
You should have been brought so much better. Non-crock pot.
I could have made a delicious pulled pork for you guys. And the thing is what I learned, and what I've learned in multiple instances now, is that I should just do whatever I want, even if other people are doing the same thing. I am confident I'm going to do it better. And so, I'll just throw it out there. And
unless it's a very specific thing. Yeah. If someone says I'm doing pulled pork, I'll just do better pulled pork than you. But if someone's
my work did a Thanksgiving thing.
But if someone says I'm going to do bacon wrapped deviled eggs, you're like, all right, well then you can fucking do that shit.
Well, I'm gonna do pulled pork. That's what I'm good at. I don't give a shit about deviled eggs.
Run scores.
But
what happened at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, so at Thanksgiving, my work was like, oh, everyone, it's a potluck, but everyone brings sides, and we are gonna provide the main, right? The meat, the turkey. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I ignored it. And I was like, I don't know how to do sides. I'm not messing with that. And I just ate other people's food. But what they did was they bought 10 rotisserie chickens from the Whole Foods across the street. And I'm like, holy shit, I should have done a pork butt. I just should have done a pork butt.
Or a turkey.
I don't give a shit about a turkey.
I mean, at that point,
turkey's garbage. I should have done a pork butt.
At that point, you should have been able to bring the pork butt. They just bought rotisserie chickens.
I should have done it. I should have bought
Ryan,
10 packages of buns and done a pork butt.
Ryan, I don't think you should ever go anywhere without a pork butt for the rest of your life. Wherever
I go, just bring a pork butt.
I'm gonna bring a pork butt. Even if you don't, all right, well, but here's a pork butt, guys.
That is. You know what? Based on everything I've said tonight, that is the lesson learned.
Welcome to your jury summons. Here's a pork butt.
I brought a pork butt.
You go to your kid's vegetarian meal. Here's a pork butt.
Pork butt appropriate here? I think it is. I'm gonna eat it.
I'm at the red light at Georgia Avenue in Capitol. Here's a pork butt.
I mean, you and me both know though, you can get a whole pork butt for $10.
Oh, they're cheap. They're so cheap.
and they provide a lot. You can eat on that shit for days.
They provide a lot of meat. And they're easy. You don't. I just cut the fat cap off, and I just pretty much go for it.
Yeah, I've not done that. I know you told me about that, and I have not done that. I score it real deep, but cutting it off feels weird. I don't know.
I want the bark, and if you season the fat cap, and then you pull the fat away, you're not really getting your seasoning on there.
I'm big on I mean I have essentially a Traeger, right? So I have a pellet, and
it's not a Traeger.
It's essentially a Traeger.
It's a pellet grill.
Yeah, and it was made in the same factory that Traegers are made in. Like Traegers aren't special; they're just pellet grills.
I was made in the same factory as
it's just a pellet smoker. It's okay.
Probably somebody. I don't know.
So there is a criticism with pellet smokers in that they don't create a good bark. And I've experienced that. Like the bark is actually really difficult to handle. But the last time I did a pork butt, I used like a really heavy sugary rub, and the bark really came on, right? Because the sugar is caramelized and did what they do. And I don't know. I feel like I'm more limited in what I can put on my pork or whatever I'm putting in there to get a bark, but I've now learned how to get a bark, right? You put a high sugar concentrate thing in there and you can get a good bark.
Try a heavy grain pepper and then do a lot of basting in a sweet sauce. I think you'll get a good.
Well, sweet sauce is the sugar. We just
right. I'm saying, but a heavy pepper rub on it. I think that tends to provide a pretty good bark.
Well, and the good news about a pork butt is you cannot over season it.
Yeah, it's really hard. Because
impossible.
It's the same concept about salting a steak. It's like you can heavily salt a steak because you're going to cut small little slices, and your steak is thick, so that salt's got to salt the entire piece of meat. Or you got a pork butt that's 6, 8, 9 inches thick, and you're only seasoning the outside of it. It's got once you mix it all around.
Indeed.
This last call is going to last forever if we finish this game.
I know, and I got to sneak away and pee again, so I'm going to do that.
I got to pee too, so you go pee first. I can go pee at the front of the back door on my yard.
You got seriously offended by the crockpot pork butt.
It
like triggered you.
All right, so if you call it pulled pork, it's by definition pulled pork. It's just not barbecue.
Okay.
Barbecue by definition is cooked low and slow with smoke. And a pork butt will cook it low and slow, but not by smoke. So it's just there's something missing. There's something missing.
It's in a crock pot.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It's okay.
It'll be tender. It'll be moist. The good thing about a crock pot is you keep all those juices in there, so you're not losing anything. It'll be tender and moist and delicious,
sure.
and you pour the sauce on there, and it'll be great. But there's something. All right, innovate.
Oh,
innovate.
Fouled out to the catcher.
Oh God! So we got a couple of insurance runs. Just gotta hold them here. All right, I'm gonna go.
We gotta stop them like we've stopped them previously, right? I mean, it was only one inning. All 5 of their runs are from like one inning, right?
Yes, all 5. Yep.
Yeah. So just do what you did in all the other innings and stop them.
Well, the problem is they have the same batters, but we have a whole new pitchers. So
Shut up, David. If that is your name.
It is not.
That's funny. That was good.
All right, Ryan. Quiz time. What's your favorite barbecue place? Not your own.
My favorite barbecue, Daddy D's.
Daddy D's. Okay.
That's pretty good. And I'm going to tell you, it's for an unconventional reason. Those little Q wraps, they put pulled pork in like it's like pizza bites, but they've stuffed like some sort of shell with pork, and then they deep fry it, and it's really good. It's a phenomenal dish.
All right, Q bites.
I think they're called Q's or something. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, they're good. They're like pizza bites, but they're full of pork butt,
which could be tasty.
It's not could be. It's good. And honestly, like I think their normal barbecue sauce is not great, and I do judge people on their barbecue sauce. But their spicy barbecue sauce, while not being spicy, is very good. Like I mean, it's a
like
lie.
A medium,
it's like a little
spice.
Frustrating that they call it spicy,
right?
But like it's good. It's good. It's a good sauce.
It's like ordering the hot wing, but it's not a hot wing.
It's good, it's fine, right? Like you might order a hot wing that if you find it good, then you're like, oh, it's not really hot, but like it's tasty.
I went to the Kirkwood Spring Fling and they had their wing festival, and so I got to try like 20 different wings. That was a thing. I was so stuffed with wings. Like one place.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Did we know we're top of the 9th?
Yes.
Top of the 9th. 3 balls, 0 outs. First batter. I feel like that was actually kind of a skip carry thing. Like one of the last wings I had, they decided to get fancy and they gave turkey wings, turkey flats. That's a lot of fucking meat.
What do they do the rest of it?
It was a very well prepared wing. It was actually one of the best wings I had the entire time, but it was like lemon pepper and like whatever. But it was just so big. I'm like, I'm so tired of eating food at this point.
What happened? I just cut out.
Walked him.
Yeah, we walked.
All right, it was setting at the double play. That's all fine.
That's all it was. We just want to walk him.
Setting at the double play.
I mean, if we can stop him here, we're done, right? This is it.
Well, that's how baseball works.
You're a dick, David. You're
I'm not
an asshole.
I have zero idea why anybody hangs out with me. I think about this all the time. I would never hang out with me. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of me. Like I just walk.
So here's you are like more of this than I am, but what I call myself is a good-natured asshole. And you're like more that than me.
What I have said for years was the biggest asshole you'll ever meet, but the best friend you'll ever have.
You're a good-natured asshole.
Yeah.
And
we've thrown 6 balls in a row.
We're doing really well. We're just scared to throw strikes. I don't know.
What is the 2 in this? Is that 2?
2 balls.
2 balls. Okay.
2 balls.
Right, cool.
2 balls, 0 strikes. This is the episode where we taught Ryan how you play baseball.
No, how you read the fucking
box
whatever.
Score. Yeah.
Calm down. It's fine.
I don't think I'm calmed up.
If I was watching it,
calm up, David,
if I was watching it, I would understand a lot better, right? But like, I'm not watching it.
Are you actually watching the video, Tim, or are you always watching the live score?
Daniel does say throw a fucking strike, though. Daniel's right.
We are all out talking to our pitcher because
Daniel
all
also
like,
said,
hey,
y'all, you guys are finishing this last call. What does that mean? We're done? Or we're gonna plow through it? Like, what does that mean?
No, I say
watching the game.
I say we keep it going at least through the full 9 innings.
I mean, we might be done in like shortly. Right?
We hope to be done very soon.
Yeah.
Is there comments coming? I went full screen, so I didn't know if there was comments coming in. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Danny said you guys are finishing this last call, and then he said throw a fucking strike.
Yeah. All right. Feel free.
Is he trying to tell us he wants to get us off of this?
Get through the game.
Toss the Ryan, toss the invitation out to Danny if he wants to come up here and join us on the watch party.
Yeah.
The invite button and send it to
calm
group
down.
Meet. didn't know how to calm down so much.
I know. I
Calm
keep
up,
telling you to calm
man.
down.
Calm the fuck up.
Calm the fuck down. I don't know where I am.
Did you get what? You're at home.
I am at home.
No, Ryan's at home. You're not at home.
We're all at home, aren't we? All at home. I don't know what you're talking about now. All right. Now I've got I got the actual stream up on my iPad here.
Are we on ESPN Plus?
We're on the plus.
We're on the plus.
On the Plussy Plus.
But
it's okay.
The live stats are like 10 seconds ahead.
That's not bad. Oh, are 10 seconds ahead?
Yeah.
So we are learning more about it right now on the stream than you would if you were watching ESPN Plus.
Pretty much. Although the last runs we got, somehow the live stats were behind. I don't know why, but
so we have more runs right now than 8?
No, we only have 8, but I'm saying when we got the 2 runs, it was live on the video before the live stats caught up for whatever reason.
I gotcha.
I like these all blue uniforms you got going on.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
The black hats.
We got the Panther script, though, right? Panther script is phenomenal for baseball.
It's
love it. I love it in baseball.
It is our Panther logo. And we should get just the P up on the hat.
No, that makes sense. What are you talking about? What are you creating?
We're Presbyterian. What are we?
The P for Panthers with the little strip P they have.
No.
Yeah. Oh, that looks too much Philadelphia Eagle.
Phillies. Disagree.
Looks like Phillies.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, we should just do like apostrophe Thurs. Apostrophe Thurs would be good, right? Like that.
No, either a Panther head or the Panther script.
Like right now, it says
I don't.
There it goes. It's 2-0. It's 3-1. It's always. I don't know. Are you 3-1 right now?
I'm 3-0. I'm 3-0 right now.
Yeah. You can see it says 2-0, so it's behind for some reason on the live stats.
Struck him out. No, not struck him out. Just a strike. Now I'm 3-1. Yeah.
So you were just fucking with us, David, with the P.
Yeah. Now that I think more about it, I agree. So
Panther script. The Panther script that we got from football is phenomenal for baseball. It's stupid for football, but it's great for baseball.
2 outs away.
Right?
Ooh.
The Panther script. The old school.
He got him,
I mean, old school.
He got him at second.
Barely.
He got him at second. There was no play at first. No, yeah, I agree. I think Trent Miles was very serviceable at his time, but that Panther script that he was responsible for is fantastic for baseball, and we got to keep that.
I like it for baseball.
And also, I will give the only positive thing I will ever say.
No.
The only positive thing I'll ever say about Trash Down South is I think that their baseball logo is sharp. That GS. Oh,
it's good. It is good.
It's sharp.
Like, really crisp and like narrow GS, like stair step. Oh, it's really good. Yep.
I know you were thinking double play, weren't you?
I was thinking just like get a play
or a out. Yeah. I like the Panther script on the basketball jersey. Those black jerseys are pure sex.
Atlanta. Absolutely. I want the Atlanta. I want what David's wearing right
football
now.
Did.
I want Atlanta.
ATL. I want ATL.
ATL would be really sweet too. Yep, for sure.
I think that speaks to the marketing of the whole thing. Like Atlanta is known as ATL. Like that's ATL. Like we're that's our thing. So establishing ourselves as everyone, whenever we go to a P5 program for a game, they're like, hey, where is Georgia State? And we're like, have you ever heard of Georgia Tech? We're like next door to them. ATL ho. There you go.
See, the live stats are ahead now.
The last what?
Live stats are ahead now. All of a sudden.
Live stats, yeah, exactly.
Barely made that.
I got 2 outs.
We're almost
live
done,
stats.
right? 2 outs. We're like
one more out.
Like One more, and we're done.
Well, it depends on whether you're doing my my live stream or my live stats. My live stats are way ahead of my live stream.
I don't know what that means. 5 to 8, right?
Yes.
Oh wait,
we're done.
Game over. Game over.
Mid-9th. Woohoo!
We're done.
Game over. Panthers win. Live to play another day.
Jeez.
All right, and we beat the trash down south. Fuck those motherfuckers.
4 games in a row we beat them. 4 games in a row. We outscored them 40-18. 40-18 in the past 4 games.
We own it.
We were worried because we swept them. We were like, man, we're gonna play them and they're gonna combo breaker our fucking sweep.
We need Ryan Watson to
I was so nervous, man, guys. Today,
I know.
I was so nervous about this game today. I was like, it's they say it's hard to beat a team twice, hard to beat a team 3 times. Having swept them for the first time in school history last week, I was like, oh man, to beat them in the tournament play, because like that would be their response. Their response would be like, yeah, you may have beat us in a series, but we knocked you out of the tournament.
I mean,
to which I was going to say.
Dumb.
I was like, to which I was going to say, well, then you guys got knocked out immediately after that. But yeah, I'm getting all my social media notifications are blowing up right now about this game.
I was going to say, we also beat them now 4 times in a row, and fuck yes. Like we like put them in the ground. We were like, we are a better baseball program than you are. Period. And we can play any amount of games. We're gonna fucking win them.
Can we have Ryan Watson just tell his friends to come to Georgia State?
please, and yes, thank you, sir.
Has the transfer portal really bit into baseball as much yet? Because I'm scared about that.
They have different problems because if you're going to transfer it, you're just going to go major league because they don't have rules around collegiate experience.
Yeah, baseball is a different animal because if you're good, you just go to the league.
Right.
Hey, here we go.
And so like the less good people are in college right now. Like honestly, and it's sort of stupid. But I also like it better than you're required to do this thing for no money for however long. Like that, to me, I don't know. It makes
get paid is what you're saying.
It's like makes more sense, but it's also weird.
Yeah. All right.
I added Danny, by the way. Danny joined us.
I think we should kill
I am gonna kill last call. Thanks for your listening. We'll talk to you guys next week.